Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. We got a long video, but very scabies. Very important subject. The first one, let me show you. Putin congratulates courageous Trump, according to Russia Today. The Russian president has said that he is ready for discussions with the incoming US leader. Russian President Vladimir Putin has congratulated Donald Trump on his electoral victory and said that he is ready to talk with the US president-elect. Putin hailed Trump's actions during his attempted assassination as, quote-unquote, courageous. Speaking at a meeting at the Valda International Discussion Club in the southern Russian city of Sochi on Thursday, Putin said that he wished to, and I'm quoting, offer my congratulations on Trump's election as President of the United States of America. Publicly, that is balls. Publicly, he took a shit on the other guy's plate. Putin noted that Trump has expressed a desire to end the Ukraine conflict and that such statements deserve attention at the very least. End quote. The Russian president then paid tribute to Trump's actions during an attempt on his life in Pennsylvania this summer, when the then candidate Trump rose to his feet and raised his fist after a bullet grazed his ear. And I'm quoting this spy called Putin. I was impressed. He's a courageous person, end quote, Putin said. And I'm quoting again. A person shows their true color in these emergencies, and I think he acquitted himself admirably and in a valiant fashion as a man, end quote. Hours earlier, the Kremlin denied reports that Putin had sent a private congratulatory message to Trump. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov was firm in his denial, telling reporters that the US is, and I'm quoting, an unfriendly country that is directly and indirectly involved in the war against us. When someone insults you in public, do not, never accept that person's apologies in private. No, you grab the bitch and you bring him in front of the people that he insulted you, and he is going to apologize then, if that's genuine. Don't accept apologies in the dark. Hey, I'm sorry, man, I fucked you up during that meeting. No, come over here, now say it, baby doll. All right, the same here. Putin is not going to be like, going to send something under the in the middle of the night. No. Publicly. That tells you what? You know, strength. Not only that, he's not afraid. Courage. All right. And he tries to aggravate baboons as well. Let's go to the second article, second topic. Russia Today. Germany is a banana republic. Thank you, Maria Zakharova. I like you a lot. Why? She is smart and ballsy. That's what she is. Berlin has sacrificed its national interest to please Washington, the Russian Foreign Ministry spokeswoman has said. If any of you still has doubts that that statement is true, I don't know, man. I don't know. Watch Colbert or, I don't know, whatever the other baboons' names are. The collapse of Chancellor Olaf Scholz's government just hours after Donald Trump was elected US president is a sign that Germany has become a quote-unquote banana republic, Russian Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova said on Thursday. The coalition collapsed on Wednesday, prompted by disagreements over the budget, money, deficit and further aid to Ukraine. And I'm quoting, the coalition breakdown has exposed the main problem of Germany's political system. It is a classic banana republic, end quote. Now, it's interesting that she uses this kind of language. I haven't heard Trump. My bad. No, I take that back. Not Trump. Putin say something like this. Right here, the nation's industrial output dropped by 4.6% in September year on year as orders from domestic-made goods have also plummeted, according to official data released this week. Berlin, I'm quoting, stopped even pretending that the German government has any sovereignty and was not just proxies for the American neoliberals in the EU, Zakharova said. I agree with that. Next one. Sputnik. Netanyahu fires defense minister Gallant because he's too gallant. All right. Now, when things are rosy you drink champagne, eat some chocolate, and that's it. Everything is good. Everything is fine. When things are going, hitting the fan, abort, or is that abandoned ship? That's exactly. But in this case, Mr. Gallant was out. Why? Some things don't go as planned, even though we're told they go perfect. Well, maybe they want more in Gaza. And anyway, Gallant was kind of a parallel. He went sideways from Mr. Netanyahu. But that's, it's a white-on-white crime. The same here is crime, so let them have it. Okay, next one. United States of America, because it's our interest, warns Iraq against allowing Iran to attack Israel from its territory. So why are we there again? National interest, you say? So we are telling these guys, Iraq, the country that we brought freedom and democracy, remember? And we invested billions. The fat cats got even fatter, right? We warn these guys that if they allow the bad dudes, right, to attack our ally in the Middle East, we're gonna them up. Is this our country? Are those our leaders? I don't think so. I don't think so. Is that our national interest? Why do you care if those guys get at it? And I'm going to I use that very beautiful get at it instead of saying, okay? So why do we care? They're our allies. I don't think that's the relationship, actually. I think this is the relationship, and this is not us. So you draw the conclusion here. Next one. Oh, we got a trustworthy guy right here, my friends. Ukrainian form, Umerov. The Tatar Umerov, in charge of the Ukrainian nations, you heard me, Tatar Ukrainian nations defense ministry, he confirms first clashes between Ukrainian forces and North Korean troops. Well, if he confirms, must be true, because let me show you this guy's face. He's gonna right there. What do you think? I know I'm just making a joke here. No, face doesn't tell you. Just wait. This guy tells you that he has no interest, no dog in the game to lie. No. All right. So they're fighting. So what does that mean? You have to go and fight. See, my hands here are gonna get dizzy. You have to go and fight. For whom? For your national interest, for your values. The values are like I identify as okay, those are the neoliberal values. And we have this baboon right here, another Ukrainian. First battles with North Korea soldiers open a new page of, listen to this, global instability. So your shit that you created with your masters in the little corner of, let's say, Europe, okay, that creates global instability. Why is that? Because those guys show up. Why? And if you say, well, those guys are going to be involved. How many troops did the West train? Ukrainian troops. Do you have a number? Well, I got one ready for you, my friend. Just a second, right here. Over 100,000 Ukrainian soldiers trained in Western countries since 2022. So when you tell me this, boy, all right, and you tell me this, Mr. Tatar, I don't care, all right, because it is only just when what I can do, you can do. And if I can't do something, then you can't do that particular something. So that's how justice should work. So these guys give you tanks, airplanes, trainings, satellite, trainers, volunteers, what else? Howitzers, HIMARSes, ATACMS, defense systems, patriotism. But hey, those guys sent some troops. No, that can't be. Sorry, this is unjust. So I think this war should not have started in the first place, but someone wanted that little war. So in order for you to understand what is next, Russia today, US test launches nuclear ballistic missile on election day. Oh, happy day. Okay, the exercise was part of routine and periodic activities, the American military has said. So when you hear these baboons, CNN, MSNBC, ABC, Fox News, the Russians are detonating the Tsar bomb again. The beak a little bit smaller, okay? They have it, they do it, the other guys are doing it as well. And who's gonna win? Not us, that's for sure. Let's go by elimination here. And I know, elimination. All right. So my friends, here it is. Here it is for you, just a short video with some information or just some little articles over there. Interesting. They are fighting, but these guys trained 100,000, according to the Russians. And I don't think the other guys are bashing or blushing. Not at all. They're proud of it. They announced us many times, more trained. But those guys there to be trained by the Russians, and oy vey. And they also tell us they're already involved in a war. Do you believe that? So who created this? I tell you what created this. 1991. And then you got 1994 and then 2008. And then the expansion of NATO eastwards towards the enemy Russia. So it's too much shit. And then it's 2014, the coup, bloody coup, orchestrated by, we can say, blah, 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 like the monkeys, all right. And then you got these guys arming, and then those guys just violating the Minsk agreements 1 and 2. And then here we go again. And the Russians, evil Russians, just invaded unprovoked and unjustifiable. That means they cannot justify it. Why? Because they tell you that. They cannot. Well, I can bring you a list, but they don't want you to hear the list. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. See you later, guys.